it right to be tight? Mick Jagger reckons it is. What about you, madam? Women, we've made it halfway through the week, which is quite amazing considering I couldn't make it halfway up the stairs on Monday morning, but we must press on regardless. Coming up, should pubs be open 24/7? No prizes for guessing which one of us wants to go boozing around the clock, but is this a dangerous cocktail? It's not going to be a hair, or a shot is something good. Also today, a man used to keeping a rowdy rabble in order. He's sure to be at home with this lot. Chat show king Jeremy Kyle will be here, plus the remarkable story of Charlie Daniels, a former prostitute who was raped, attacked and left for dead during her days on the game. Renowned as the most notorious madam in the north, she tells us how she turned her life around. But what do you think? On any of the subjects that we're discussing today, you can always drop us an email at loose.women@itv.com. And there's something in it for you today. We're going to be giving away £2,000 later on the show, so please keep watching. But first, it's time to meet the panel. First up, she's got more views than a revolving restaurant. It's Carol McGiffin. And a woman who brings style, youth and good looks to the show. It's Kim Marsh. And on the end, a woman who's seen Mr. Blair in his underpants. That's Lionel, not Tony. It's Jane McDonald. Frankly, I'd be grateful to see any man in his underpants. It's me, Kay Adams. Right now, everyone, you are perhaps wondering why Carol has got on that lovely hairstyle today, because she's gone blonde, hasn't she?
It is a hairstyle, it's not a wig.
No, it's a hairstyle, it's done, it's good, it's great.
That's it.
Have you noticed Anne Robinson, she was on telly at the weekend, wasn't she? She's continuing her transformation, isn't she, into Carol Smiley's mother, I think. That's the way she's don't you think? She's gone really, really blonde, the ginger stuff is gone. So the papers are asking, is she going to be more fun?
Is she going to be more fun?
Which is why we thought we'll give Carol the experience of being less grumpy and more fun. So, for the next wee while, she's going to be, you know, in the blonde wig. The audience here, you're on grumpy watch. See if she gets any less grumpy.
I haven't been grumping so far.
How's it feeling so far? Is it feeling good?
Yeah, I feel like I want to kill myself, actually. I look so stupid. I mean, it's just not... I just don't think it's me. So, I don't know. I'll give it a go for the next few minutes.
Oh,
but
bless.
I mean,
don't worry, Jane. We're not going to put it on your head.
Well, I must admit, I've only got 3 words. I had to play Marilyn Monroe on the ship once, and I've got 3 words that it was, and it was man in drag. That's all I look. I just look like a drag queen.
I know how you feel.
It's not working so far, is it?
No.
Right. So, grumpy watch, everyone, for the next bit of the show. Right, now, Mick Jagger. He is famed for his meanness, isn't he? He did a big interview in the Sunday Telegraph at the weekend. He's worth £180 million. Quite a lot of money. He makes sure he goes around the house, he switches off all the lights, he buys vitamins in America rather than Britain because they're cheaper in America, so he makes sure that he buys them there. You know, he is famed for being, you know, watching the pennies.
Yeah, he's famous.
Do you think that's a healthy attitude?
No, I don't. I think it's terrible. I think he's a mean-spirited, penny-pinching, miserable, old... so-and-so. How dreadfully tiring and boring can it be living with a man who's got so much money in the bank, who goes around after you switching off lights? I mean, come on, it's unreasonable. Life is too short. Life is too short to go to America and buy loads of vitamins and tablets and bring them back in your suitcase.
I think it's sensible.
It's just... stupid!
No,
you would do that,
seriously.
wouldn't you? Because you're tight too.
No, you sure?
You are. So,
I might as well have something to boast about. No, I think it is entirely sensible. I mean, it's not wasted. Just because you've got lots of money doesn't mean that you're going to waste it on silly things. That's not to say that he doesn't. I'm sure he's got a fantastic house. He's got houses all over the world, but that doesn't mean that you throw it away.
But it's not wasting
the value of money.
And it isn't throwing it away, is it? Just to say, you know, not to get upset about somebody leaving a light on, for God's sake. That's going to cost like 1p a year or something. Oh, that's going to make a difference.
His child maintenance might be quite expensive, though, might it?
Yeah.
Probably
He's got a lot to shell out for.
The thing is,
That's his fault.
he could probably live off interest alone on the money he's got in the bank anyway. What would you do with all that money if you don't spend it?
But if you had like his amount of money, like squillions, would you always buy the best? Would you just forget about, you know, what anything cost and just,
Of course
just
I would. Give me the money. I'll show you how to spend it.
Well, I think you would. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, it's for spending.
Why not, though? If you've got so much money that you are not going to live long enough to be able to spend it, whatever you spend it on, what's the point?
But you
what
still
have you
don't
got
waste
to keep
money.
it in
It's
the bank
like-
for? What's the point of that?
It's like if you wanted to buy a white T-shirt, right, and you can get one in Marquis for, what, £8, would you buy the one at £8 or would you go to some fancy designer store and spend £130 on a white T-shirt, as you could easily do?
I'd buy the one that I look best in.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
what I'd
Right.
do.
If you,
No,
But,
I'd go
you know-
straight to the designer store and spend £130. If you're hanging around Marks and Spencer's, I've got millions in the bank. What do you think? You wouldn't either. I don't believe you.
I would. I absolutely would. I promise you I would. Anyway, you know, this is the woman who, we have to tell this story, she keeps accusing me of being tight and mean. She was in the pub the other night with a bunch of people.
It wasn't me,
Yes,
it was that brown-haired
she was.
girl.
She gets her wallet out to buy a drink and she looks around and says, is it just the four of us? Because, I mean, if they come in, I'm not buying... I mean, is Richard coming in? I mean, I'm not buying everybody a drink. True? False?
Yes, it is true, but the thing is, I was only going to stay for one drink, and there were like 20 people there. I thought, I'm not going to get 20 drinks out of this, am I? So I'm not going to buy 20 drinks. I'm just going to buy 4. Okay, I'm mean. I am quite mean. I spend loads of money, but I do spend it all on myself. So if that makes me mean, that's mean.
You should
I
get
buy my round. I've never seen you buy round.
I have so.
You have not.
That's untrue. I
Yeah,
bought a round of
1977.
I haven't.
Listen, you should get together with Mick Jagger. He might buy you a decent wig.
I might buy you one too. At least I can take mine off.
Anyway, if you need some money, ITV is 50 years old this year, and to celebrate, we're giving you the chance to win £2,000 in today's competition. All you have to do is answer this simple question about the last 50 years of ITV programmes. You could be the lucky winner, selected by our computer. Which character appeared in the very first episode of Coronation Street? Was it A, Fred Elliott, B, Sarah Platt, or C, Ken Barlow? Call 09012 931 941. Calls cost £1 but may vary from mobiles. Or text the word COMP followed by A, B or C to 63337. Each text costs £1 plus standard network charge. Entrance must be 18 or over. Terms and conditions at itv.com/loosewomen. Yeah, good luck on that. Now, every day, stop giggling you.
Sorry.
This is serious. There's a news story in the papers about the new, well, they say 24-hour drinking.